welcome to The Traveling Introvert. Today I want to talk about getting time back. We always talk about the fact there's not enough hours in the day to get done everything that we need to do. And there's more than one way to gain some time back, and I want to talk about a couple of things today. So the first thing I want to talk about is quitting something. Any time is a great time to reassess what you're doing and why you're doing it. Letting go of activities that no longer make sense is one of the fastest and easiest ways to get back time. Quit something. Quit a reoccurring meeting. Does that reoccurring meeting have to happen twice a week, or could it happen once a week, slightly longer? Quit Facebook. I get for business you might not be able to quit it entirely, but maybe just realize that you can only go on for 20 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day. Quit Candy Crush. I know somebody who didn't want to play games on their phone, but they did find themselves on their phone fiddling a lot. So they unloaded and uninstalled things like Candy Crush and games and installed things that would help them learn, maybe a new language or the flag systems. So that's a way of quitting something, but putting something in its place that will help you learn something new. A lot of these things that we do can take up 2 or 3 or 4, 10 hours a week, and they might not be valuable hours in that they're not giving you a good return on investment. So by taking them out of your life, you automatically open up space to do other things or just reset and rebalance. The other thing you could do is to limit something. If you can't quit something, you might not, have to eliminate it totally, but just putting firmer boundaries around things that you do and limit the time you spend. For example, you could limit the time you spend on checking email by not having it permanently open on your laptop or your computer and not having notifications on your phone. If you just limit yourself to, I'm going to open my email first thing in the morning, in the middle of the day, and last thing in the evening after I finish work, that's 3 times a day. And so instead of you keep going back and forth from what you're doing to your email, to your phone, to your email, to this, to email, you're just checking email 3 times a day. And just by doing that, you will find you are more productive in general. So just think about that. Or maybe limit the amount of hours you spend on Netflix or whatever else it is that you might be doing in your spare time. And use these limits, you're not trying to limit yourself totally and say, no, I can't do this thing, but I will only do so much. And even by limiting activities by 30 minutes a day can lead to an extra 3.5 hours a week, 14 hours a month. That's a huge amount of time that you could go and do other things like exercising, reading, sleeping, or getting more substantive work done. The other thing you can do is delegate something. Delegate activities you don't need to do yourself. At work, that could be delegating more work to a colleague, an assistant, a contractor. As you plan your day, think, is this something I really need to do? At home, it could like recruiting one of your other household members to do stuff or pay for services from getting groceries to shopping to cleaning. You can save yourself at least 3 to 5 hours a week by having others help out. And these will bring less stress and less sort of overwhelm to your life. As an introvert, you need time to stop and think and reassess and re-strategize and just to daydream. And I'm sure you don't have that blocked off in your calendar, and maybe you should. So when you're thinking, I don't have enough time in the day to do this new thing that you want to do, think about, okay, so what am I currently doing and what is my return on investment on that? And what can I either quit, limit, or delegate to make my life better? With any of these strategies that I've talked about, you can gain back 5, 10, or maybe 15 hours a week to reallocate to things that matter most to you. And no one says this has to be permanent. You could reallocate these 15 hours to learn a new course, and then after the course is finished, reallocate it into something else. You could have a movable chunk of time that you reallocate every month or every quarter to do something that helps enrich you and your life. Is there something that you want to do and that I haven't talked about that's a way of getting time back in your life? Please let me know. Email me at janice@thecareerintrovert.com. Thank you for listening. This is Janice, and I am the Career Introvert. I look forward to helping you be successful in both your business and career.